Turn it up, let it start. From block to block, we snatching hearts and jacking marks.
There's hope for all among those who love the most.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The beautiful sounds of just soul music with the homie Seal. Super underrated singer, by the way, and I say underrated in like knowing fully well he's one of the most famous singers out, but like he don't get enough credit, man. Straight up, Seal is the man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morning Toke. My name is Eddie Law. Today is November 20th, I believe. Yes, am I right? Yes, I think so. It is Monday. Oh man, it's fucking finally getting cold in Arizona. It's 52 degrees as of right now. It's 7 a.m. Arizona time, which is 9 a.m. Eastern time and 6 a.m. Pacific. It's I don't know. It's just a nice temperature for me. I enjoy cold, like this kind of cold. I don't enjoy negative fucking 10 or 20, whatever the fuck some of the East Coast spots get. But it is a pretty sick way to live. I mean, pretty fun way to live, a good way to live. I say sick because in Arizona, we suffered through like 4 or 5 months of awful fucking weather to have awesome weather like this. So it's, I can't complain. You know what I mean? I'll bitch about the heat, whatever, but when we get to this, I'm like, worth it. Totally worth it. So this is the Morning Toke. My name is Eddie Law, and this is what's in my brain today. I did not watch any of, nothing. I've only seen highlights. I'm gonna try and watch some of the fights today that I was told were worth watching. Of UFC Sydney, headlined by Fabricio Verdum over Marcin Tavares. Supposedly that went decision towards Verdum. Some kind of controversy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch the fight myself to see what the fuck everyone was talking about. I heard Benoit had a nasty head kick knockout. I'm gonna watch that. I didn't hear anything really great about the co-main. I'm assuming those girls went to war. Beck Rawlings, for all her faults, is scrappy chick, so definitely gonna watch her. And Clark, from everything I've read and a couple of things I've seen on YouTube, is pretty scrappy herself. So I think this should have been a good fight, but I haven't heard anyone say anything about it. So what can I say? All right, and then I pretty much know nothing else of the card. So I have a list of fights to watch for sure. Something about a heavyweight head flying knee knockout, some shit, which I definitely want to watch. And that's kind of it. I think the biggest thing come out of this whole event, though, because it seems to be the only thing anyone's talking about. In my opinion, of course, if I might be totally off on this, but it seems like the only thing everyone's talking about is the Verdum Covington, it wasn't even a fight. It was like a argument that ended with a boomerang in Colby's face, which is fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? It's just funny. I mean, how you gonna talk all that shit? You gonna talk all that shit and then quote press charges? Like, first of all, I don't think Australia says allows you to not press charges. If they think a crime happened, those fuckers are going after it. I mean, and again, that's from what I've read. I don't know Australian law. All right, so regardless, it was seems to be like the only thing anyone's ever talking about. And there was an article I saw. I didn't read it. I can't read. I can read. I'm a retard. I can read. I refuse to read like stuff by certain writers that I know are full of shit. And this one today was on clickbait.com. Mind you, clickbait.com, for those that don't know, I refer to MMA fighting as clickbait.com. Because that's basically what they turned into. Okay, let's just be honest about it. And it's not just them. Everyone's fucking starting to do this shit now. Everyone's got a TMZ corner now and shit like that. So they're clickbait.com to me. BJPen.com, I'll call them by their name. I don't give a fuck. They've at least been honest about their bullshit since like the start, along with imports. But clickbait.com had this article, or this fucking, I guess, page, where it said, why is the UFC ignoring fighters' bad behavior? Gotta hate to fucking say it, got a goddamn point. Why is the UFC ignoring this shit? That's fucking, look, as much as you want to say Verdum, good on Verdum, Covington had that coming, because he fucking did. And what do you expect out of Fabricio Verdum, who want to start some shit with Tony Ferguson the other day? You know what I mean? Why are we surprised? We shouldn't be surprised about that at all. But it's not okay to do that. Like, you're professionals. And again, everyone's gonna be like, and I'm one of them, not gonna lie, where it's just like, this used to be like a taboo sport, right? It was like equated to porn. Like, you do realize that, right? Like, yeah, I do, believe me, and I still think that there should be a certain level of leniency here. But if we're gonna try and call this thing a sport, as everyone seems to be trying to do, damn, that car hit the back of that truck and lost the whole front end of that shit. Hopefully everyone's okay. But if you're gonna try and call this thing a sport, you know what I mean? You can't be fucking, you can't be calling this shit, or you can't be smacking people with boomerangs and shit. As hilarious as that is. I mean, you gotta imagine the Aussie police were like, wait, what? Bitch, what? He hit you with what? Get the fuck out of here with that horse shit. He didn't do that. Yeah, he did. Oh, fuck. Well, you know what, dude? Like, fuck. Give me a second. He probably fucking muted the microphone or bursting out laughing. So, anyway. I don't know. I find that fucking hilarious. But it seems like to be the only thing everyone's talking about. But that's a good point. Why is the UFC ignoring behavior? I don't think they're ignoring it. I just don't think they're like calling it out, or out loud, like they should be, probably, or like people. No, not like should be. I don't believe they should have to, but they're not calling it out loud and calling it bullshit like a lot of people think they should. Think it back. They should call it out loud just to fucking put a spotlight on it. But as far as what they can do about it, other than not give them a fight. Like, you just allow the legal system to play itself out. It's like, okay, if somebody goes to jail, then fucking they go to jail. They don't get to fight. Simple. But not a lot. Most people don't agree with that. Most people think he should be, people should be suspended. Like, Verdun should be suspended. Covington should be suspended for being involved. Ozdemir, who just fucked the whole light heavyweight division, if it's true. And now, mind you, this whole thing about Ozdemir getting arrested was apparently like in August. The incident was in August. I didn't look into the details. I'm going to be completely honest, whether he got arrested then or now, and the information just came out. But posting on deep shit, fighting. The story is that allegedly, and this is from people who say they have sources. I think the homie Nick Baldwin on Twitter has sources apparently that say that some dude grabbed his partner's breast. Somebody got titty grabbed, and Ozdemir smacked shit out of him. First of all, you gotta be that inebriated, like fucked up drunk, or a total idiot to grab the breast of a woman that's with a massive dude. Like, just the size of Ozdemir should be scary enough. Like, if you hear him talk, you should be freaked out. The fucking accent's scary shit. No time. For what? Oh shit. What? What are you talking about? No time for what? Like, that dude make you nervous to standing in front of you. So, yeah, whatever. The stones on that motherfucker that fucking did that shit. Get damn. Got his ass whooped. What the fuck? Someone's walking on the freeway? Just chilling, walking on the freeway? Oh, he's got his helmet. His bike must have fucking... His motorcycle must have fucking died on there. That sucks. Hopefully he's got... he just needs the gas and not a new motorcycle. Yep, he's right there. Yep, motorcycle's right there. It's out of gas probably. Anyway. Yeah. So, you can't be smacking people, man. You really can't. Like, I get it. He, the dude deserved to get his ass whooped for grabbing a titty shirt. But remember who you fucking are, dude. Like, you have homies with you for sure at that bar, right? Probably other dudes that are big. Probably none of them pro fighters. How about letting them handle some of that shit? I'm not saying, like, that doesn't... It's gonna make you feel like a little bit of a bitch, I guess, because you didn't do it yourself. You know what I mean? And you might still get in some shit, like, you might get sued or because one of your friends smacked shit out of somebody, but get the fuck out. Don't get yourself arrested. You gotta miss out on some shit, right? So, is Ozdemir gonna get pulled from the fight against DC that, supposed to happen? Who knows? You know what I mean? Fuck. Well, who's gonna throw in there? Fucking OSP? OSP gonna get a title shot? Fuck out of here. He's gonna get murdered. Who else you gonna throw in there? You know what I mean? Like, make a champion versus champion fight against Stipe? I wouldn't be against that, but I hate to say to a lot of people who get upset that I'm taking DC in that fight all day. Yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, Stipe is a bad motherfucker, man. He really is. I'm a fan of Stipe's too, but DC dominated at heavyweight, so I have a hard time believing that he couldn't dominate Stipe too, or at least beat him. Anyway, so I don't know. Yeah, why is UFC ignoring behavior, or seem to be ignoring behavior? I think they're just not speaking on it yet. I'm sure they'll have something if they didn't already release some kind of statement on Ozdemir and on Verdun and all that shit. So, yeah, I don't know. fuck. I miss the days where it was just like, shut the fuck up. Who gives a shit that happened? He's gonna fight tomorrow. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Now it's a sport. You can't do that. Back then, it was a spectacle of sorts to a lot of people. So that's the unfortunate thing. Anyway, so I didn't catch any of the event on Saturday. I did get to go see Joe Rogan live. He's fucking hilarious. If you haven't seen him, you're missing out. Legit missing out. So definitely, if he's coming to your town, check him out. Tony Hinchcliffe opened for him here, and he was fucking hilarious. And Joe Rogan came out and killed it. And he was making a joke. I'm not gonna give the joke away. I'm not gonna give his bit away. It's, you gotta go to the show to get it. But he was talking about how, he was like, well, what have women invented? And some lady got butthurt. She got really upset. And he goes, oh, have you invented something? And the lady made the mistake of saying yes. And he goes, oh, wait a minute. What have you invented? Silence. Nothing. And then she starts saying something. And he goes, shut up, stupid shit. He goes, shut up. He goes, shut the fuck up forever. I've been saying that since Saturday to people. Like, shut the fuck up forever. And it was the funniest shit when he did it, though. How you gonna heckle a professional talker? You out of your mind. You out of your goddamn mind. Don't shit talk or heckle a professional speaker or professional talker. Guaranteed they're better at making you look like a fool than you are, okay? Goddamn. So, anyway, highly recommend it. Definitely go check it out. May or may not have fucked up my week a little bit with what I ate this weekend. So I already went in today and ran a few miles and did a quick high intensity workout to get the heart rate going and the burn going. But I'll still make weight. By next Saturday. Be all right. So that'd be fun. A little beat up. Not gonna lie. I got like legit injuries, but nothing's gonna stop me from fighting. But my lower back is closed, boy. I need to get me some more of that receptor shit, that CBD oil. Goddamn, dude. But it's getting close. See what happens. Hopefully I'm able to pull that, because yeah, CBD oil is great for you, but it's definitely medicine. It definitely costs. It doesn't cost like regular medicine, but it costs. Anyway, so that went down. That's the thing this weekend, I guess. And Cowboys lose last night. So in the first half, I think they went to the locker room 7-6 Eagles. And then I didn't watch the third quarter for shit. I actually rented the new Battlefront 2 or whatever, the new Star Wars game. For all the bitch people were doing, pretty fun game. Can't complain. I rented it, so I'm giving it back today. I just wanted to play. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but it was fun. It's a fun game. And so I missed the third quarter because I was playing that, and so I paused it and changed it back to TV. Fucking Eagles are up 29-6. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, how did the Cowboys fuck that up? Their defense was fucking fire the first half. Turns out they couldn't hold it. So 29-6 is the last score. So I know they won. I don't know the final score, but I know they won. The Eagles won. So Eagles looking really fucking good. Looking like fucking Super Bowl contenders for sure. I think they've only lost like one game this year. So, good for them. Meanwhile, the Cardinals lose and we look like shit. So, fuck, I don't know. I don't know what to say about the Cardinals, man. That shit is depressing. It's incredibly, incredibly depressing. And there's nothing we can do about it, obviously. I mean, as fans, and the team really can't do much about it either, because there's not, who you're gonna pick up right now, a quarterback to win out and probably miss the playoffs anyway. The way the Rams are playing, well, even though they lost, like I saw it, they lost, and I'm like, yeah, they lost, that's great, but we're fucking losing right now. Yeah, that was during the game, and we're losing right now. It won't matter. We lose this game, Seattle's kind of fucked though, because they lost Sherman and they just lost Cam Chancellor for the year. So that secondary is depleted as fucking. Earl Thomas can only be in so many places at once. They're going to need, not a miracle, they're going to need some, like, higher than normal play from a couple of their corners and one of their safeties to fucking be a dominant defense. But it's going to be interesting to see how they do in the next, for the rest of the season without Sherman and without Cam Chancellor. I think a lot's going to end up Bennett. On Michael Bennett, not Marcellus, not Martellus, or fuck, I forgot his name. But on Michael Bennett for sure is going to be quite a bit on his shoulders. He's going to have to get after whatever quarterback like a motherfucker, like on his ass. Anyway, other shit that went down. Oh, anyway, so Cowboys losing. Jerry Jones looks like shit going after fucking Goodell like that, and then losing. Like, no wonder he's pissed. He looks like a fool now. He looks like a fool, And I don't know who the fuck told. Look, from the time Zeke Elliott got suspended, I'm like, eat the suspension. You guys will be over 500 by the time you come back, and then murder, just fucking destroy. But no, he fucking fought it, and now he's not doing it. And now they're probably missing the playoffs the way the Eagles are playing. Pretty sure they're in the same division. So, yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. I don't even know who plays tonight. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not excited about... When the Cardinals suck, I'm not excited about football. I just don't care. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to give a shit about a sport when my team sucks. You know what I mean? NBA is different, because NBA you can kind of invest in like different players. Like, I'm a Dwayne Wade fan, so I've been watching the Cavs because I want to see what Dwayne Wade does in the last couple years of his career, and I like Russell Westbrook, so I watch him. Of course, my hometown Suns, that's my team. I'll watch them, even though it's painful most of the time. But Devin Booker's a bad man. And then I like the laugh, so Lonzo Ball. I'm kidding. Look, I don't hate Lonzo Ball. I just think not only his father, but everybody puts so much pressure on him that if he has one shit game, he's like, oh my God, he's a bust. Yesterday he had a fucking triple-double. That's like his second one this year as a rookie. You know what I mean? So lay off the goddamn guy, let him fucking play, judge his body of work. But the problem is his dad fucking wrote too much checks and Lonzo's ass can't cash them all. So it's, I don't know. It's bad going for Lonzo. Meanwhile, the other kid, LiAngelo, I think it is. Powerful names, by the way, there, LeVar. LiAngelo fucking, gets in deep shit in China, and then Trump wants to take credit for getting him out. Look, I don't know how the fuck that worked out. I don't know if Trump actually called anybody. I have a hard time thinking that Trump will call anybody. I mean, that would call anybody to help anybody but himself. But maybe he did. Maybe I'm wrong. But then he went to Twitter, got pissed off, and started trying to, he was like basically demanding credit for it. You know what I mean? And I know people are like, well, they should say thank you. He do something nice. I get that. But have you ever done something nice for somebody and then put it out there saying they should thank me? Have you ever done that? Because I don't think you have. I have a hard time believing most people would. You know what I mean? You just do something nice to somebody else and you walk away knowing that you did something nice. You don't wait for them, or even if they say thank you, great. If they don't, you know deep in your heart that you did something good for somebody else, whether or not to say thank you, and you move on. But this motherfucker went on Twitter to fucking go, oh, fucking this should say thank you. I say thank you. And LeVar Ball, of course, has to come out. Look, he's a massive man. You don't call that dude out like that. And LeVar Ball is like, I didn't fucking need him. Oh, he didn't do shit for me. What am I thinking? And then Trump goes after him on Twitter. I'm like, dude, you're the fucking president. What are you doing? You have better shit to fucking do right now than deal with goddamn LeVar Ball and getting thank yous from people. Dude, like this is beyond your policies and whether or not you like Trump. This is fucking behavior shit. Like, not behavior, just like, dude, he has no class. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, dude, look, if he really did call it the president of China, or whoever the fuck he had to call to get them some, give him a hand, fair enough, good for him. He should get a thank you. Doesn't mean he should go fucking like demanding one on Twitter and then going after the kid's dad. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Dude, get the fuck out of here with that shit. And then going after Marshawn Lynch. Like, does he not know that's like beating a dead horse? Mind you, it's working. I take it back. It's working. People got pissed at Marshawn Lynch. If you don't know, Patriots play the Raiders in Mexico. And Marshawn sat for the American anthem and he stood for the Mexican one. And people got all up in arms. And meanwhile, I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Play the game. Just play the game. How are you gonna bitch about players protesting? You know what I mean? And I just want to watch football. I don't want to protest. But then they do it, and you give them the attention they want by fucking bitching about it. Like, if it really bothers you enough, like, fine, go ahead and say some shit. But if you're really gonna go with the argument that I don't want that in my football games, don't fucking call it out. Don't give them attention about it. What the fuck are you doing? Just fucking watch the game. You know what I mean? And not many people not many places air the actual anthems. Most places, most TV broadcasts don't show the anthems at all. You know what I mean? These are those motherfuckers in the crowd, or the journalists in the crowd, the media it's there. It's like, oh, he didn't stand. Give me clicks. No, I get it. It happened, and then because it's an issue, you got to report it. But that's the reason it blew up. You know what I mean? So there's nothing we can do now. We just have to deal with this shit now and just fucking, oh, well, I guess this is a fucking thing now. Fuck. You know what I mean? So, fuck it. What are you going to do? People give a shit about shit that shouldn't bother them, and it really, I don't know, it doesn't bother me at all. Look, and it just to clear it up, if you still think the shit's about the taking a knee or whatever is about disrespecting the flag in the country, you're a fucking idiot, because that was not at all what it was about. The reason that Colin Kaepernick started that shit is to bring awareness and attention and protest police brutality. Okay? The politicians hijacked it and made it about the flag. That's exactly what happened. So you want to get mad at somebody for making that shit about the flag? It's your politicians, people. That's 100% what happened. You can get upset if you want to, okay? But it's what it is. And now, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't mind it, because I didn't have the privilege to fight for this country. I really didn't. I wasn't going to go into the military. Long story on that, but it's for another day. But, you know, how many veterans have you seen on there going like, look, man, I don't agree with what they're doing, but I fought for their right to do it. So let them do it. All these veterans are saying that shit. Meanwhile, everyone else that didn't serve is the ones getting outraged. Like, I get it, people, but that's not what it was about at all. This whole thing's been hijacked by politicians that want to, politicize everything. The same way the politicians politicize, mass shootings and shit like that, like immediately, is the same thing that happened with this. You know what I mean? So, slow your roll. I'm just saying, slow your roll. It's just, if you're gonna ignore a group of people, you're gonna ignore their protesting and their policies and their talks and stuff like that. You're gonna ignore them. At some point, that's gonna get it to somebody that actually has a platform, like a Colin Kaepernick, and that dude's gonna do something about it, and that's gonna piss you off because it's gonna mess with some people's bottom lines, their money and all that shit, and that's how you affect change. You put a dent in someone's wallet. It's literally how you do change in this country. There's very few ways you could do it without having to affect someone's wallet. That's why I always tell people, that get pissed off about shit. I'm like, vote with your wallet. If you vote with your wallet, shit will change, guaranteed. If people thought that were pissed that the iPhone was $1,000 fucking dollars, if they didn't buy it, you don't think the price comes down? That overpriced piece of shit, mind you, I'm talking about an iPhone 7, but that's only because the Note 7 blew up. But you know what I mean? Like, you don't think that they knocked that price down? For sure, they changed a couple something. If you thought Disneyland was overpriced, because it is, fucking to get in there on a weekend. You know what I mean? If you thought that, people thought that for sure. If they didn't fucking pay for a ticket, if they didn't go to their park, you don't think they lower the price? You know what I mean? Or do something? For sure. Something happens. Shit changes only when somebody's money gets affected. Oh God, another fucking accident. This is fucking crazy on a Monday. God, I hope it wasn't the bus. Oh no, it's not a school bus. Damn! The whole right side of that fucking SUV is gone, son. That dude was probably driving straight. Someone popped out of it's a little apartment complex, so somebody popped out of the apartment complex and hit that SUV for sure coming out. But that whole right side of the SUV is just gone. Hopefully no one was sitting there, because fuck. Meanwhile, of course it was a fucking BMW that hit him. Those BMWs are like die-cast cars, heavy ass fucking cars. It's a chick sitting on like a stadium seat, just like with a coffee. Oh, okay, they're okay. They seem to be okay. All right, that's good. But the traffic is retarded. I always get mad at accidents, and then I'm like, fuck, I hope they're okay. But what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, because it fucks up traffic so bad, especially in a city like this that's growing almost daily, because everyone from California's coming here. Everyone from Cali is like, it's cheaper in Arizona, and everyone from the East Coast is like, it's warmer in Arizona. Let's get the fuck out of here. And then they breathe their fucking plants and fuck up my fucking allergies. Long story, goddamn it, Ohio, why? But yeah. Anyway, I have plenty more to talk about, but I've already gone for 25 minutes, so I'm just gonna cut it here. So I know last week I promised my first episode of my comedy of errors. It will drop tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. I will. The whole show's set up, ready to go. I just got to record it, and I will be putting it on iTunes and SoundCloud only. I mean, I put it on SoundCloud and it goes to iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, a bunch of spots, right? So wherever you get your podcast, more than likely I'm on there. Or Keyboard Warriors MMA is on there. So definitely check that out. I'll put a link out as soon as it's out. So you guys give it a listen and let me know what you think. And if these iTunes only podcasts are cool. My comedy of errors is basically where you get to know me a little bit more. It's like a vlog, but it's audio, so it's a log. Fuck, I don't know. A-log instead of V-L-O-G. A log. It's a log. It's a log of shit. It's gonna be total shit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's just, yeah. I just want to see, because here's the thing. So here's my premise on it. Let me know what you guys think here in the comments or on Twitter at Elaw31. My idea is this. Everyone always says, like, oh, fucking reality shows. What fucking bullshit. You can follow me with a camera. It's probably more entertaining. I'm kind of calling that out in audio form. So I'll talk about things that's going on in my life, my opinion on different things. Like, politics will be in there, but not as heavy as you think. Sports will be in there, life in general, current events, shit like that. You'll get to know me a little bit better, and just have some fun with it. See what happens. I basically, put my money where my mouth is by saying, the whole, if you fucking follow me around with the camera, it'd be more entertaining. I'm just doing it in audio form because I'm not gonna have a camera on me at all times. That's just fucking weird. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. Tomorrow night it drops. Of course, Wednesday night, Keyboard Warriors MMA is a show. We'll talk about everything that happened this last week, and I'll catch up on the event. Fred Kirby, myself, Jessica Vakava, and whatever. I believe we got. I believe we have a guest for Wednesday. I'm gonna confirm it with Kirby, because he's the one that booked them. But I believe we have a guest, and it should be a pretty fun one. So we'll see. Oh, also I want to say it was Friday. I got to join Jeremiah from the Hardcore MMA show. To interview and talk with, just have a little kickback chat with Brooke Mayo from Bellator and also EBI. If you guys don't know, she competed in the first combat jiu-jitsu, I guess, female event or female fight in EBI. Totally awesome, fun shit. Definitely check that out. Go to just search the Hardcore MMA show on YouTube. Subscribe. It'll be on there. It was myself, Jeremiah, and Brooke Mayo. Go ahead. And Brooke Mayo, and it was a lot of fun, so definitely check that out. And that's it for me. I'm sure I'm fucking forgetting shit, but make sure you check out spicespros.com. They're the sponsor for this show. Seasonings, Mexican candy, chilies, everything you need to cook and grill and everything. I know Thanksgiving's coming up on Thursday, and most people aren't doing kind of the way I like to do it for Thanksgiving, but wow, dudes cut people off in a fucking semi got pissy. Yeah. I hope you guys heard the honk. That was fucking awesome. Anyway, make sure you check spicespros.com. Order today. All the good shit's on there. It's fucking just good shit, man. And I know they're gonna be adding the corn husk stuff for tamales and stuff. Just like the simple stuff. You still gotta go get the masa and shit like that, and the meat and everything on your own. But we'll have the corn husk for you, hopefully. So I'm waiting to get word on that because I know it's a good seller for them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, also check out Represent at repthewarriors.com. Get yourself some gear. I'm wearing my Represent sweatshirt right now. It's hanging. Right next to me is my Represent backpack. I'm not fucking around, dude. When I started I was wearing Represent all the time before they sponsored the podcast. So big shout out to Represent. Make sure you check out repthewarriors.com. That's repthewarriors.com. And get yourself some good fucking sick gear, and it helps us at the same time to keep the lights on in the podcast, so to speak. And thanks for listening and watching the YouTube video. And we'll catch you guys on Wednesday. You can follow me at Elaw31 on Twitter. Kirby's at Kirby_MMA, and Jesse's at Spowat. That's SPWAT 1983. Make sure you come hang out on Wednesday night. Check out all our videos throughout the week. And fucking have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful night, depending on where you're on the planet. Catch you guys later.